Oh, this tavern is filthy, but our benefactors won't accept any other place, for it's the quietest place we could meet. A hunk of a man approaches with glowing eyes and a devilish demeanor, lays down details of us storming the Nine Hills and ripping precious artifacts from the cold hands of archdevils. Easy enough. There was someone else with me. A short halfling smelling something awful was waiting with me, but we eventually met up with many other adventurers. Some were quite the specimen, others not so much. After an exquisite ritual at the beginning, this avatar of Beelzebub talks to the party, asking each why they want to descend into the hells in the first place. Things went awry when he decided to try and get away from his host, us having to snap the sense back into him to get into the river Styx. I wish I could treat them like the poor and throw money at them until I get what I want. We eventually started making our way downstream until I tried summoning Mother's gift to me, it attracting unwanted attention from a group of flying demons. One of them sucked the energy straight out of me, and not in one of the two good ways, before we were able to kill them. That's it.
Thank you very much. As well as I was just thinking, you realize, Ginger, you could trade with Marcus if you really wanted. You could get the scroll, since you can cast spells or something like that.
Oh, that actually might be
you could
good
use
for
it on his
you,
weapon.
but you don't want to be targeted.
Yeah, that's true because you're gonna be way in the.
Yeah, I don't know. Just thinking. All right. Anyways, thanks for the recap. As
The best thing would be for the other paladin. But what did the other paladin get?
No, actually, the creature has to be within 5 feet of you for it to be the disadvantage on other attack rolls.
Sorry, Marcus, you're on next recap. Hope you get that.
I got it.
Okay. I just gotta get a confirm on that one.
A little important.
Alright, the screen might be black for our new player. Just be calm with it. You'll be introduced eventually. Sadly, you weren't really into the introduction when the game started, so you might have to wait a little bit.
No worries. No worries at all.
Alright, as you guys had obviously defended the ship against Baphomet's forces, seeming fit, he stayed onto the shore with his 2 Greastros. As it looks like in the distance, you could see that he has many slaves captured, but unbeknownst to what you guys know, but it seems towards the priest, seems fit not to convey them, as they are lost souls. Depending if you guys wish to change his mind.
I'm sorry, you said who has slaves?
Baphomet, the demon lord that you
I
sent
live like far away, so
yeah, but you guys can go there if you want, but it's up to you.
I don't want to fuck with Baphomet.
Alright.
We could take him.
Surely. Maybe after a day's rest or so, but not right now. I'm a bit weak, a bit tired.
As the boat eventually begins to sail off into the distance, saying goodbye towards the island the creature has, as it seems the demons are attacking the devils and capturing as many people as they can possibly grasp their hands on. Shall take us a few days. Enjoy a rest while you can. Or, as battle and demons will never end around these parts. Yeah, I like what he said.
So that was what I was attempting to do.
Yeah, for some reason they just came to our ship. Must have been chance.
Oi, I might have wanted to take our ship. Alright, not gonna happen that.
No, I bet not.
I mean, I'm not working with demons, or even devils.
I just give him a strange look. You're in a strange place for that line of business, then.
I've been here a long time. And you ought to be careful.
Yes, clearly. I'm gonna go back below decks, try to resume my rest.
Yeah, I think at this point Lucius would try and sit down and take some rest as well. Sort of seeming a bit, his skin around his cheekbones are a little thinner, things like that.
Yes, you've been sucked dry.
Oh, it was horrible.
Don't like that at all.
Alright, as the day commences, as you begin to sail across the waters, nothing eventful happens for the night as you begin to feel at ease to comfort your eyes against the rocking boat of this barge. This begins to sail down the river Styx, heading towards the capital of Inverness. As there might be answers there for you.
Oh, is that just a long rest?
If you guys want to do anything.
I'd like to do a long rest.
I have a spell I want to do before we do a long rest. It just takes an hour. But now now that I'm under the ship, it shouldn't warrant any attention.
Right.
I mean, aside from your companion staring at you.
Yes, come on, I can't do it while you're watching.
But essentially, you see that Lucius sort of reaches into his pack and pulls out a pile of bones. And then he reaches into his pack again, and then he pulls out two of these like emeralds, almost palm-sized, as he fits them into the eye sockets of this skull. As he begins sort of muttering to himself, the again, that sort of raven that's wreathed in flames on his chest begins to glow a little bit as he starts conducting this ritual. As I am going to cast Skull Servant at 4th level.
Counter spell.
Damn it! Anyway, that's just what I'm going to be doing, then I'm going to take a long rest. Assuming there's no trifles with it, once the ritual conducts and sort of throughout it, there's sort of like this fire that goes within the skull and begins to animate it, sort of bringing all the bones together.
You'll have to roll me a d20.
You get a roll, don't you?
Yeah.
Right.
If it goes on a 1, your spell's transformed forever. Nice.
Right. Not
It's
yet.
not a
Not
one.
yet. That would be
It's
so
close
cool.
to a 1.
That's
If you just
I
got rid of
guess.
the 9.
Exactly. See this guy thinking outside the box. Anyway, if just for the players, this is the skeletal remains of a Hadizee, like the sort of monkey-like people with the flaps going in between their arms and their legs. But it's 2 or 3 important things about it is that instead of there being that flap of skin that connects their wrist to their ankle, it's a flame. Imagine kind of like a bat wing, but just made out of fire instead of skin. There is a hole where his his sternum is, like that sort of bone that connects all of his ribs. There's just a big hole. And also there's fire coming out of like the top of his head. Doesn't really speak much or anything, just kind of once the ritual conducts and is over, sort of stays by Lucius's side and just kind of stands there.
I hope that's not an unwilling companion of yours.
Unwilling? Who do you think I am? We made a deal. We both have things that we want.
What the hell could it want? What in the hells could it want?
There's a lot you could do down here. Even if you don't have your soul, there's still revenge, money, really anything. And I just figured, why not have him along for the ride? I provide my services, he provides his. Nothing else than that.
And you, do you speak?
Oh shoot, maybe. I'll check. Let me check. Languages, speaks, reads, and understands each language you speak. So you hear like a sort of crackly voice. I haven't practiced this. Yes.
Oh my.
He speaks,
And are you
understands, and can read all the languages I can. Sorry, you said something?
Yes, I said, do you travel with him willingly?
Yes.
Can I insight check that, I guess? As much as I can.
You
for
can.
Vagabond?
Surely. Let me see. As the name of the skull servant is Raven, but we'll figure that out eventually. You see, as the skull servant responds to you, Lucius looks almost expectantly at him, sort of like in the same way a mother would look at a child wanting to admit that they're wrong. In that sort of like hands crossed, stern look. But it doesn't appear to be anything like nefarious. Like there wasn't a swindle. It was essentially like a contract.
Okay. I mean, I can't really imagine you can how a bag of bones can look sheepish or anything. So
Mm-hmm. You see he
I guess that
blushes
was
a
more
little bit,
insight
so
check
the
for
fire
you.
gets hotter around his cheeks.
Yeah. All right, I'm happy with that. I'll take
Okay.
my rest.
Anyway, I mean, it's nice to just have another pair of eyes, no? Now we have someone looking over all of us. Because he doesn't need to sleep.
As long as you don't take the eyes literally.
Yes.
Anyway, after that, I'm just gonna take a long rest.
Alright. Does anybody else want to do anything before they go to bed?
I was
After
gonna rest as well.
witnessing such blatant laws against nature, I'm probably just gonna take a nap.
I'm just gonna recast my third level
I think
spell
that's the only
for
thing you can do.
the thing I told you about, so I can maintain that, and then take my long rest.
Okay.
Interesting. The thing.
The thing.
Yes, I told you about it.
The
thing.
If I cast it at third level, I get 24 hours of it.
Ting,
So
ting, ting.
yes, the thing, the spell I told you.
Yes,
The one that you
the
described as
spell.
kinky.
The spell
Yes.
specifically.
Right,
Yeah,
the
that one's
spell.
that is kinky.
Seraphine's
spell.
spell.
Anyway, yeah, that's all Lucius will do.
Alright. As you guys get a long rest as the day commences, still traveling against the River of Styx, as it seems rather like a boring ride, but you're getting closer, as you're about a half day's out from the big capital city. As nothing has changed
Does any of
outside.
my...
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Does anyone
was just
here
gonna-
not
Go ahead.
speak
Can anyone what, sorry?
not speak Infernal?
Aika raises a hand.
I can speak it.
It's a language my mother taught me, so...
I just pointedly look at him. I can't imagine why. Right, so I believe that the individuals who can't speak Infernal, we should try and teach you a little, as it is the language of the devils. I imagine we're going to be interacting with them quite a bit.
You
If
just
we're
see
gonna be
Lucius
here a
write out
while,
the
they'll
alphabet
learn
on a
their
piece
own.
of paper.
Aika just stares and just watches.
I mean,
No,
you
it
probably
means
don't
A.
need to worry about the written form. If you can do anything, spoken is easier.
Well, I am quite persuasive myself, so any speaking I'm sure I could do. but I do understand.
Also, does any of my max HP come back?
Yeah, they do on a long rest. You can only get it back
Okay,
from greater restoration or long rest.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Welcome to endgame.
Shoot, I don't
Really?
remember what my max HP was
Some of
before.
them are.
How much did I
This
lose?
is the river restricts flow chart. This is all the maps together. You will be moving through each map through the river Styx.
I see.
Ooh.
Oh god, what was...
Oh, they're all the different layers of hell.
Yep, and they're all connected by the river Styx.
Awesome.
That's how you train.
Sorry, do you remember how much max HP that got taken off? It was like
I have
50
no
something,
idea.
wasn't it?
It's your max hit point will go
God.
back to normal.
Yes, I just...
You don't remember your max
I
hit
have
point?
to remember.
Forgotten.
That's what you
I have to remember.
keep. You have to keep track of.
That's
that.
true. I'll look back at the video. I'll do that while we do all this. No big deal.
All right. As you guys, who wants to go back on the ship's board with the rest of the crew up there, or you want to stay up here? It's up to you.
Yeah, go up top.
All right, you go up
Yeah,
top.
I'm gonna go back up top.
Oh,
I'll try and
Somehow.
Teach.
All right, I want
Yeah,
everybody to
monk
roll me a
behind the
perception
tree.
check. Highest perception check will roll
Okay.
the encounter.
my perception is quite terrible.
Bam!
Looks
I
like
was
Lucius
no.
going to do it. Lucius,
I'm very perceptive.
roll me a
what am I rolling?
D100 and see if it happens
That
or
just
not.
means we can blame you when something bad happens.
Yeah.
I see this as a win.
Oh, close.
All right, roll me a 1d6 plus 1.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they must be friends. Oh, big number.
Yeah, we can definitely blame Lucius for this.
Kill him.
I'm glad we're in a agreement here.
All right. As the ship eventually, the barge eventually stops at a certain point for respite and such, as it seems fit, you arrive at a weird location. Ahead, you see a band of what looks like centaurs making their way across the burnt forest. Some of them pull carts behind them. As you can see, kind of a ragtag group of 12 centaurs. Dedicated group, as they are looking like they're seeking aid of some sort in the distance. As you can see, some of the centaurs look like they're looking at you guys from afar.
Do the
They look
weirdos
weird.
get out? Like, they try to
Indeed.
get our attention or something?
Oh,
Yes.
quit biting my knee, freak.
Well, I
Sorry,
guess we
cat.
can humor them to an extent, see what they're after. Oh, that is.
Are you in need of any assistance?
As you disembark
call
your
out.
barge, I'm assuming you're getting off.
No, I'm just gonna yell at them.
They don't hear you.
Yeah, I'll dis.
Hello!
I can
Do you
yell
need
quite
anything?
loud, thank you.
Sorry,
Alright.
go ahead. I'm
As
sorry.
Ra leaves the boat.
Oh dear.
Oh, well,
Just
if one of us
follow.
goes, I feel like the rest of us should.
Does feel good
Well,
to stretch
very
my
well.
legs on
They
dry
are our
land.
companion in this.
Oh, fine.
You're the one who suggested it.
I didn't expect you to agree. Now, fine, let's go.
As you see the 12 centaurs eventually coming into, you can see after just some rather discussion, as you learn about the centaurs are attempting to kind of alleviate any suffering of some souls in the Nine Hell, as they help individuals deemed non-deserving of this suffering. So they offer a couple rather creatures. They have some larvae, they have lemurs, and they have rather these weird Nooper Boy. I don't know what the hell that is. As you see them kind of encaged in carts, as the centaurs kind of band are rather yoked together. As you can see, they're very infernal looking. The centaurs are obviously beyond what they used to be looking. As they seem rather willing to enter the Nine Hells decades ago on their behest of the chieftain, as they have been originally numbered with the hundreds, but has been reduced by the dozens, as it seems fit they didn't realize their request was a trick, as the chieftain signed away their souls, and granting them great power, as even convincing their greatest warriors needing to enter the Nine Hells to save the innocent souls from the damned, unfairly consigned to suffering there instead, as recognizing of their souls, they were lied to, signing them away. As they look towards you,
Where are you
What are
taking
you
these
doing
good
with those?
souls, good sirs?
as they look towards you, we wish for our freedom from this hells.
Freedom should
That
not
sounds
come
like a
at the
noble
cost
plan
of
to me.
condemning others.
Oh? Where do you hail from?
It's hard to explain.
Our quest is to seek fit to bring these creatures to justice for our chieftain.
Whose
And
justice?
what have these creatures done?
Ho ho!
We have come
I
here
am
far
already
and
order of
wide.
justice.
We have come with many of our kin that have traveled to the Nine Hells to see fit to free these souls. But we have
That is
lost
very
many.
admirable of you.
We have lost many of our kin by the dozens, it seems. We do not know if we are doing the right thing.
Well, if you seek to enact justice, I believe that you are doing the right thing. Can we offer you any assistance on your quest?
Certainly. Do you have any powers to connect from the other world? Maybe like a divination, or maybe a contract of other planes?
I sadly do not. Lucius, you seem to have various powers.
Oh, my power is connected more to this plane than anything. I don't have a way to contact from different ones.
Oh, that's a shame. We're unable to contact our leader without capabilities of like that.
So what do you plan to do then?
As you hear one of the creatures in the cage giggle and laugh and cackle uncontrollably. I don't know. We do plan to hopefully seek somebody to request us of our aid. We are running in less in number. Our food sources are reduced by a significant amount. And I don't think we can last here another month. As you guys can roll an insight check.
I was gonna ask if I could, because this seems weird.
Awesome. Hmm.
Spectral?
Curious.
Oh, okay.
Wow, big insight.
We're really
We're really
gonna try
insane.
and pull the bag on this guy. Huh?
So you're insightful of, obviously, whoever their chieftain was, they've been kind of duped. They've been lied to. And they've been probably likely left here to die.
Question. Would Ica maybe know who their chieftain is or was? She was a
No.
part of like all the Orcish clans and stuff. No.
No, there's so many
She
there's so
wouldn't
many
know.
centaurs out there, but you do know like a chieftain would a bad chieftain would likely, with your insight, would probably sacrifice by the dozens to gain favor or power.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps you can travel with us. We are going to the city of Brass. I imagine someone there would be able to contact your chieftain.
You see, there's like 12 of them. It's quite a bit.
But
It's only half a day's travel. I'm
You
sure
can fill the
they can
barge
manage.
up. I'm just saying
Please.
you'll have to either stay at the top or below,
Yes,
depending
that's what I'm
if
saying.
Kotam will
Probably
let you.
use for half a day.
That's true.
Oh, these people have good intentions. I'm sure they'd be able to travel with us. They wish to save people.
If you want,
honestly, Lucius agreeing makes me reluctant.
if you want, Lisa, you could potentially persuade them that they're being lied to, since you kind of know about the whole chieftain and the whole lore. If you want to, or you can just lie to them and make them feel that nothing's wrong what they're doing, depending on the outcome, how they take it.
Okay.
So you could be the good
You know-
person, you could be the neutral person, or you could be evil.
Ica, to be honest, she wouldn't really care.
Okay.
So
I was
she's
gonna say,
probably.
I'll
keen
tell him if
already.
you won't.
Well,
she's-
no. Well, yeah, your insight, but her insight is more related to the chieftain. Your insight's more related to they're dubious for being down here. Like, what? You've
Okay.
sacrificed hundreds of people down here? What kind of fucking leader would do that?
All right.
But-
Yeah,
Um,
Ica would 100% be like, nah, I don't care. It has nothing to do with her. But she's keyed on that the chieftain is a shithead, and if she ever met him, she'd probably kill him. But she's not going to say anything. She's going to give them at least some hope. So she's just going to keep quiet.
Your chieftain is really shit, huh?
As they look towards you, he is with us. As they point towards the one in the cage. As he giggles and laughs and cackles uncontrollably.
Yes,
How
that
many
would
did you
probably
number
explain
before
shit.
coming here again?
100 centaurs. We are only of 12 left.
And your quest was to try and free these creatures? How do you plan to return?
Or are you planning on capturing souls to bargain for a return?
We were hoping that way, of course.
Well, either way, you don't have much of a chance out here. Would you care to join us on our barge?
If you will have us. There's nothing muching out of here. Demons and more devils. I don't think we
Yes.
can suffice longer.
No, I do not believe you can.
So for anybody who has the capability of using a strong kind of force, you can kind of tell these demons that they have with them. But right for the most accord, you can't even tell why they have the demons or the devils or whatever. You just know that they want to use them to barter, basically. They because they are demons, they can get souls for them. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're demons, I don't care if we use devils or demons for trade. And it is a form of currency down here, no?
Yeah.
So
I do
it's-
do
quite
you
like
have
the way these
them for
people
all these
think.
creatures?
We may have to throw some things overboard, but maybe.
You have to persuade the dwarf. It's his barge.
Honestly,
I can do that.
so true.
Alright, you return back with a herd of centaurs as Trax says, "What the hell?"
Oh, just these? Oh,
Always.
it's nothing. It really isn't. We've got room on the barge, don't we? And these people need help.
Wow, what? We have charity cakes now?
Well, it doesn't just help them. Having allies down here is as rare as having a soul.
Oh, good
Wouldn't it be
grief.
nice to have at least someone you could rely
Then,
on?
if you want them in your ship, they're taking your beds. Not mine, of course.
I suppose I'll be able to sleep on the mast. It's of no concern to me.
Beds.
The
What
barge,
the
there is no
centaurs.
mast.
There's no mask at all.
I'm doing something.
Let's go, Tim. Looks
I'll
at
sleep
you
on the top,
guys.
that's all.
His face just kind of looks at you with disgust, but he doesn't say anything.
Do you need me to roll
We do need
persuasion?
some form of bargaining chips.
Well, you have your
They do have
persuasion. You have to sleep on the top of the deck, all of you. You're gonna take
Oh, okay.
all the. There's 12 of them. They're large creatures.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
That's fine.
It is what it is. We're fighting anyways.
Uh-huh.
Better to be ready for an attack on the top than
Nah,
be
they don't do shit for you
Exactly.
hidden below.
As long as they mop.
Mop?
guys. We don't have room
not
for those
really.
demons, so they can be left out here.
But isn't that our form of payment? Don't they devils trade their want the demons?
You don't know how a soul coin's made. I don't think you want to know, lassie.
Isn't that the form, though, of payment down here?
Of course. But we don't have
So,
room for those,
really-
too. The barge is not that big. It's pretty small.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But we could
it's
take a
at
cage.
capacity limit now with the centaurs, all 12 of them.
Can
Well,
we
I'm
at
not saying
least take
12,
the laughing
I'm
one?
saying maybe take one or two.
Yeah.
No, the laughing
then at
one's,
least
the
we
laughing
have
one's the
some
biggest
form.
one in the picture. He's a big cage.
I see.
How about we take one fewer centaur and the laughing one?
That's kind of fucked
You'd
up.
probably have to convince the centaurs of that. I had a bit of an idea about just, splitting them down the middle, metaphorically. Taking half the centaurs and as many demons as we could fit, and then coming back.
Sure.
I don't
We're not
believe that's
coming
amenable.
back.
That would do.
My goal is to get you
Oh.
where you need to be.
I didn't say we'd be coming back with you.
You want a piece of
That
me?
would just result. No, I'm just telling you that will result in the death of the centaurs. We should take all the centaurs and then take whatever demon that we can.
Yes, and if the centaurs have nothing to barter with, then they're going to die anyway.
Hey, we could just chuck them off if we need to, honestly. They're useless.
See? Demons are a lot easier to handle than centaurs anyway.
You guys have
As long as we convince the
weak
centaurs, that's
hearts.
what I'd like to do.
Taking trades whenever you can.
So, DM, you're saying we could fit all the centaurs below decks. How
Yeah.
many would we be able to? How many of the cages would we be able to lash to
None.
the deck?
None. It'd
None?
be too. It would sink. It's too heavy. Centaurs weigh a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They're horses, basically. Horse people.
I know they're
They are
horse.
horse people.
So if you think about it, a draft horse is pretty much like big creature if you think about it. So I don't know how much weight in D&D, but it's
Yeah.
at capacity
Okay,
right now.
well.
It's literally at capacity. And if you have more strays,
Someone turn into another large creature. Let's sink the boat.
yeah. We
I mean,
got
for half
in the
a day's
campaign, we go
travel-
into the river Styx.
Yeah, I was gonna say like one thing lands on us. Uh-oh.
If we're half a day's travel by barge, how long of a day's travel would it be by foot?
Like days, and you have to fight. You'll have multiple encounters.
Hmm.
Plus, now the barge is going to move slower.
Fine, let's just
That's
take
true.
the centaurs and go. Can't do anything about their prey.
As you see another individual, kind of moving his hands back and forth. Who the hell is this person now? You have another straggler?
I don't know.
As I like
You
to
look
introduce,
exactly like the dwarf.
I like to introduce. Oh shit!
Oh,
It's huge.
he's
Oh
huge.
god!
I like to introduce your character as you are
Battle
waving your
stations.
hands, hoping they don't leave without you. Introduce
Whoops.
your character whenever you
Forgot I was on mute.
No worries.
I guess sprinting clearly a bit out of sorts. You'll see this guy in plate mail just booking it to the end of the pier and hoping you guys don't take off. He is a bit out of breath. Definitely looks out of place, and isn't carrying much with him. So just a pack and clearly trying to catch up with the only mode of transportation that he can see. And I guess he'll shout out, do hold on one moment. If you have room for one more passenger.
No, we didn't even have room for demons. How can we have room
Yeah.
for a plated warrior?
Good gracious! Do you have coin at least, or something worth my time?
Coin I can offer, but my services in a fight is something I think is more valuable. I have business in the deeper rings of hell, and I'm willing to
How the hell did
offer
you
my
get
best
here,
to
man?
whoever will take me there.
You took
How
too
did I get
pristine
there?
for this place. Great soul to be stoled.
I think you'll see that I can hold my own, especially among the rabble in this place.
Well, you're stuck with these lot. I'm not babysitting you.
Much appreciated, sir. And I guess I'll glance towards.
Don't head
I
down
guess all of you
below.
on
We
the-
have a lot of fucking centaurs for some fucking reason.
Nothing much to say to that. We'll take his meager belongings and head down and maybe strike up a conversation with a centaur.
It's packed. There's 12 centaurs. You didn't get in.
Oh, it's packed.
There's just
Oh
ass.
no, just running into horse butts. Sheepishly coming up the stairs, glancing at the folks on there. I guess I'll try to find a corner away from this clearly very irate boat captain.
Is your armor like really, really shiny? Or is it very, very dirty?
I'd say for flavor, I think it'd be entertaining if he looks just spotless and completely out of, like he hasn't seen a day of real combat. Just unassuming.
So, I could actually go up to you and she would just start poking at your armor and just wondering, like, why is there no dust? There's, like, nothing.
That's not the right person.
And
No,
she's
I was
just like-
pointing. That was her. She's the one poking.
Yeah,
at
Oh, that's her. Yeah.
That's it.
Um.
And she's just, like, perplexed. It's like, why don't you have anything on you?
Well, keeping yourself clean isn't that much of a concern, is it?
It is...
I
when it
personally
have a
do.
place.
Well,
Yeah, but
I
you-
like my women dirty.
Oh my.
I could just ignores him. She just like looks at him like she will kill him, and then goes back. It's like the difference is he is really shiny, meaning which people are going. Well, demons, infernals. everything's
Seraphiel
gonna
looks down
notice.
at her kind of a little clouded up armor and just starts buffing it kind of self-consciously.
You two.
I'll glance my hand towards my blade, the sword at my hip, and I'll say, I believe I have little to fear from the average rabble fiend.
You still look like a glue stick.
That's that's reasonable. Purity of the armor is close to purity of the soul, wouldn't you say?
No, I
I
wouldn't.
could just looks at herself. Like, she's got, like, dirt, paint, you name it. She's pretty much more on the barbarian-esque look. And she's just like, yeah, no.
If finally someone with sense. Jeez. Just because our surroundings are a bit infernal doesn't mean we can't keep ourselves tidy. I always keep cleaning supplies on me.
He pulls out like a little squirt bottle and a rag.
It's filthy here.
Is this why
You
you're
see
Where were you
about
a
keeping
place
mopping
it?
reflective
earlier?
of its filthy inhabitants.
Exactly.
How have you found the journey so far? I guess I'll ask a general question to the group.
Bad.
Fought an
Uh,
avatar
I-
of a devil lord. Saw Baphomet. That was interesting. Was it Baphomet? I think it was, right?
Yeah.
Yes. We saw Baphomet in the distance. Apparently the demons and the devils are sparring as usual. We got some of the tailwind of the demons. Not sure why they attacked us when they were very clearly juicy devils to be attacked, but who knows what those chaos creatures think.
They probably saw Lucius and thought that there were more devils on board.
Hey, I'm not a devil. At least not on my father's side.
Mm-hmm.
Out of curiosity, is there like a skeleton like on the just hanging out on the deck right now?
Yes, there
Yeah,
is.
that is. Yes.
That is really funny.
It's my familiar.
It's just vibing.
Just hang
I
out.
think
Seraphina
Erskine will
gives
look a little
gives
perturbed at
glances all the time.
the looming skeleton guy.
He's not that big.
Like,
He's a tiny creature,
he's a
but
little smaller.
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah.
I imagine that's how he is on the ship.
Yeah, he's got nothing to do. I'm not giving him orders.
I'm surprised you don't have him mopping the floors, honestly.
He doesn't have hands.
He doesn't have hands.
No,
Does he fight?
he lost them.
He
He has
lost
very
them?
sharp. He has sharp, pointy otherwise areas, and that's about it. He isn't exactly built for combat. It's more of a help.
I mean, you could probably like graft a mop head onto his hand.
That's a great idea, if not for all the fire.
Get a magical mop
One
head.
hand squirt bottle, one hand mop.
Yeah.
As you guys begin to see
They're
in the distance,
kind of like leaning against the gunwale and is like polishing her armor self-consciously at this point.
Oh yes, what's there?
so from what you guys can see in the distance, you can see kind of things of happening like lightning and darkness, and you can see the desolate lands. It's pretty depressing down here.
Speaking of which, how did you end up down here, mysterious, spotless man?
I suppose I'm due an introduction. My name is Erskine Locke. I serve as a warrior in the Order of the Watchers, and I've come down here in pursuit of a mission, an oath that I took. And so my mission, my goal takes me to the furthest pits of hell, and it seems like this is where your group is going as well. It sounds like.
Well, we don't know so much about the deepest. Various of us are looking for lost souls, so to speak.
I unfortunately can say the same.
I'm not.
Another paladin. Jeez.
Someone must bring righteousness to this place, shouldn't they?
I agree wholeheartedly, sir.
Yes. There's something we get.
Sometimes forcing one's ideals upon others can usually lead
It's
to
the
a worse
righteous
spot,
thing to
however.
do.
Hmm?
It's the righteous thing to do. I agree.
What's with all this green stuff coming off of you? Have you not taken a bath recently?
But I
That is
was,
my aura of menace, good sir.
I was trying to figure out what smelled so bad.
It is very menacing.
Thank you.
God. 10 feet seems so small when you read about it, but it's actually pretty big.
Pretty substantial.
30 feet at level 18. That's crazy, dude.
Oh, is that your like paladin aura?
That is my paladin aura.
And they wanted it to be green, puke green.
I don't know, it seemed menacing. What else could it be?
Black.
You also get +4 to all of your saving rolls while you're within it, but that's completely metagaming.
What's a saving throw?
What's the saving roll?
You guys
you're
can
talking
introduce your
non-
characters you like to him, since he didn't really get an introduction.
Oh, right,
So,
sorry.
Sophina, I am a paladin like thyself. I serve the orders of justice as well.
Well met.
Yes, well met, good sir. You and I together will strive to bring justice to this horrid realms.
Indeed, these fiends have got on too easy for far too long.
Well, not so sure about that. Looking out at the desolate landscape with all the lighting and shit going down.
Yeah, it seems rather bad.
They like it here, don't they?
Just another hurricane just starts swirling like, oh shit. It's Bessie. I'm Ra. I smell normal.
At that, Ica just wipes something on her hand from like one of her cloths that she's got around her waist, and she puts it onto his shoulder just to see if the dirt will stay on his armor or not. And she goes, "I'm Ica of Gorak Kakol." And she just lifts her hands just to see if the dirt's still there.
Looking at the grease smear on his shoulder. that doesn't go away because this is just regular armor. We'll glance over. Very perfunctory. Outstretch his hand for like a handshake or shoulder grasp or whatever greeting seems the most appropriate. You seem like a fearsome warrior, though, and I while I can encourage cleanliness, I must allow one to hew to their own customs.
Just so, like, for your benefit and your character's benefit, Ica doesn't smell. She just looks really dirty.
Oh, okay.
But
Got it.
she smells like any normal person.
Smell like ozone.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
like
to be fair,
she prefers to look a little bit more menacing with like, body paint and
Yeah.
dirt and things like that, but she's generally actually nice smelling.
What does your skeleton smell like?
Really good.
Fire.
I guess.
Fire and smoke and bone. I don't know. Can you smell bone? He sort of like leans forward. It's just fire. And a hint of lavender sometimes.
I
I
think
guess
that
it's
comes from
difficult.
you.
All the bones I've ever broken normally come with the smell of blood as well.
Exactly. Sometimes I take lavender incense and burn it on him. It's very aromatic. Anyway,
I like
apologies.
that.
Lucius will step forward, sort of giving a gaudy bow. I am Lucius Kavir of the Kavir family within Baldur's Gate. I'm sure you've heard of me. And I suppose we are alike in wanting to remain clean and smelling nice, unlike a few of our other companions. I, have a bit of a connection to some powers that allow me to help people. Is the best way I can put it.
Elaborate. What I've heard many tell of ways to help that comes with an awful price.
Oh, you're a fan of the Faustian boon, are you? I suppose I can have the tendency to do that, but of course, if I have nothing to gain, then why would I do anything, really? That's why I'm here in the first place. I don't
That
kill
is-
people very often.
One would not describe fiends as people.
You're right. Sort of like a smile sort of creeps along his face. You're right.
As you get closer, you can see kind of the capital city in the distance. You can see kind of giant meteors crashing into the vicinity of the area. This fire burns as you trail against the river Styx, as you see this rather rainy day in Inverness. You hear these kind of heavy collides of explosions hitting the ground.
God, I forgot my umbrella in the upper plains.
Umbrella.
Not good to get wet.
I take it we don't want to fall into this river.
No, you'll
Yeah.
die.
Oh yes, no, do not do that. It doesn't
Unfortunately-
smell very well, and it's full of poor people.
We're not Achilles. If we fall in the river, we'll die.
Oh, there's something called here, just a pile of skulls.
It's like a stream in the lower slums, just full of poor people and dirty. It'll kill you.
Alright, we
just-
arrived towards the frickin' Bronze Citadel. Enjoy your travels, as I will see fit to stay here. As you can see in the distance, as I'll kind of explain a little bit of the area. As you stand upon the edge of Inverness, on the first layer of kind of Baitor, and gazing upon a monstrous expanse of the Bronze Citadel before you. Its immense walls riding like monolith titans, encircled with infernal cities of series of 14 kind of concrete rings, each ring bearing the weight of the wars of conquest. As you approach the outer wall, the wave of heat envelops you, suffusing the air with a pungent scent of sulfur and brimstone. The sky above is painted crimson orange, casting an unsettling glow. As the first wall is an imposing colossus of stone, molten bronze, stretching hundreds of feet into the sky. It's crowned with the battlements of bristling war machines, their dark metal forming, hitting untold devastation. The rhythmic poundings of the forgers vibrating throughout the air as a combined symphony of the clangs and disciples of marching of devilish legions, creating a dissonant harmony. Moving deeper into the citadel barracks, training grounds of armories bustling in activity as soldiers prepare for the internal blood war, as the acidic odor of molten metal and charred remains of the damned, forming an oppression of miasma that clings to your senses. With each successful wall, the citadel reveals a relentless expansion of gangs of damned souls there, tormenting and etches upon their face, toiled on the cruelty of supervision of their taskmasters, the devils, the bone scaffolding, the grotesque fashions for the remains of the fallen enemies, snaking their walls and weaving a macabre of a pattern in the city's fabric. As you venture further, you begin to navigate through the labyrinth streets, within the walls teeming with devils of all ranks and roles. Lesser fiends rush out from their tasks, while higher devils maintain the aura of authority. Their eyes whisper, betraying their cunning and ambition for dark magic, humming through the air and emanating from a protection of wards, malevolent enchantments, forming a barrier that has promised doom to intruders. But as you finally reach the heart of the Bronze Citadel, where the towering fortress of the basilisk of the smoldering bronze looms, this stronghold of the Lord of the First, raiding a metal malevolence that chills your very soul. Throughout the citadel, you are surrounded by unmistakable signs of the blood war, a relentless assault of sights and sounds and smells. Here in the heart of Inverness, you are confronted by the true natures of hell, the realm of pain, and the internal war, where only the strongest and the most ruthless can hope to thrive. Whew! That was a hard one.
Wow, impressive, actually.
Well done.
As you guys
That's what we pay for.
As you guys smell the city, the smell of kind of sulfur fumes, odor of remnants of rotting eggs, thick, suffocating as the stench is so rotten and clings to your clothes as your hairs cling towards it. A reminder of the city proximity, the chasms of the underworld, as the smoldering brimstone, the distance of the air is filled with acidic scents, as the charred flesh of roasting meats through the marketplaces, as mystical sense of arcane residue is lifted here from the arcane shop and the alchemist in the quarters. The sounds of the city as you hear infernal war machines, sinister whispers, demonic chanting, crackling flame, sights of the city as you see the river Styx flowing through it, the black towers of damnation rising above the cityscapes, and the horrific statuaries of the Bronze City. Grotesque statues adorn the plazas in the intersection of fiendish artworks, depicting of nightmares and scenes of torment. As you do see Colmton barges as he begins to speak towards you. Let me offer you some additional advice. First, we should not linger not too long here, for my eyes of a multitude of devils are upon the citadel, watchful and wary, and the others look for constrictions to draft into the construction of the war efforts. Secondary, remember, I know much about the Nine Hells. Please ask me anything, and if I have an answer, I will offer it. And finally, if we ever need to backtrack and return to a previous layer of the Nine Hells, remember that my barge is capable of plane shifting, but only ever upwards, never downwards. With all that out of the way, where would you like to sail first, as he says fit? So, you can obviously use the barge to go upwards, but never backwards. But it can teleport, but only if you've been to that location before.
Yep.
So you could go through the river Styx, going all the way to Nine Hells, and come back all the way to the first level again, if you're going forward.
Or if we needed to run away.
As he showcased a map, as you can see the different areas, as he can explain the Tiamat's Lair, the Pillar of the Skulls, and the War of Sloth. But you guys can obviously see fit to enjoy yourself at the Bronze Citadel. It is a location.
I did have a little bit of business I wanted to do within the Citadel.
We should let the
That's so
centaurs
far.
off here as well.
Exactly. I'm sure we can find them work under some higher demon. In that case, they have a place to stay while they're searching for these lost souls to barter. Something like that.
What are we doing here anyway, called Tom? Was there some particular reason we are here at the Bronze Citadel?
We are here for, as you can hear, we're here for resupply, of course. Stuff is not free and cheap, of course. Now
And
get
I
your
imagine
centaurs
for
off my
information
ship.
about Outwest.
Fine.
I'll sort of, I don't know, assuming they aren't,
Oh,
they're still in the,
They're getting off slowly.
yeah. I'll start waving them forward like, got,
Traffic control.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, I wish I had a whistle.
I mean, you could also just whistle.
You can
Oh.
also just talk to them, and they are intelligent beings after all.
You're right, you're right. Hello, intelligent beings. We're going to let you off here and you can find work. That way you can feed yourself. Does that seem fit?
I nod towards you.
Good. And tell them Lucius sent you.
And don't bargain your souls for anything.
Don't bargain your
do.
souls
Why
for
not your
anything not
parents?
worth it.
No, not for anything.
Again, or do. We're not your parents. You can do whatever you want.
Do whatever you
Or
want.
do.
I mean, you've made us proud so far. Losing about 80 or so of your men. I trust you.
That's fucked up.
Low blow.
I'm sorry. I apologize, but Lucius doesn't.
Nah, this is his character,
You
man.
tell them the location where you stored all those demons. They may give you
some amount of. Maybe you can find a way out of here.
All right.
Yes. And you've got previous experience in the field, you could say. I'm sure you'll be fine.
All right. Who's disembarging and who's staying on the barge?
Well, we're here for information as well, right?
Correct. This is a great city. It's huge. It's got a lot of opportunity.
I do have a lot of gold.
Yeah, I'll
If
hop
there's
off.
anything worth it here.
As you guys disembark yourselves on the ship, some of you maybe stick together, some of you maybe not. I'd like the highest perception roll to roll me a perception check.
We don't know who has the highest perception.
Or roll a perception
We don't know
check.
that until...
I think Lucius.
Okay. You mean like the highest modifier, or just...
No, just roll perception, goddammit.
Okay, we're just gonna roll
I don't-
perception. I got it. I don't know, man. I'm kind of freaking out. Aww. I'm sorry.
Alright. As Marcus, you are picking.
Okay.
Shortly you arrived here as you enter the Bronze Citadel, unless you were taken by magic precautions and concealed your presence, of course. You're quickly noticed by an individual flying by as you notice an imp. Cunning, a female imp, if anything, as she begins to see her duties to fly towards you.
Can I tell it's a female?
Now she's wearing an outfit.
A bra.
He's wearing a bra!
As she begins to highly pitch her tone,
Sorry, go ahead.
as you can see her duties and whatnot, as she particularly engages in more lucrative activities, as she begins to fly across the busy streets of the Citadel. His appearance is small, reddish skin, bat-like wings, sharp features. Her eyes are bright and calculating, and it seems missing nothing. Despite her size, she carries an air of confidence and sly intelligence. Curious towards seeing some new heroes in a foreboding place, she eventually approaches with a mischievous grin, a tail flicking behind in amusement. Her voice high-pitched and sly whispers as she speaks. Well, well, what brings such an interesting mortal to the Bronze Citadel? She looks towards you directly as she appears right in front of your face, Marcus.
I step back a little bit. Like, okay. We're looking for some information over here.
Well, you're quite a long way from anywhere. Safe?
That is.
But fret not. Vespa's here to help, for a price, of course.
What would the price be?
She begins to encircle you, her eyes gleaming in curiosity. Palely, she seems interested in a purpose in the city. Rather, maybe potentially motivating for profit. Or maybe a potential soul coin. This place can be overwhelming for newcomers.
That's nice.
But for a few soul coins, I could be your guide and help you settle in, so to speak. The Bronze Citadel has many secrets, and I know them all, of course. What do you say?
Sounds like a delightful offer. However, I do not have any soul coins.
Well, we can easily get that done for you.
How would we go about that?
As her offers hung in the air and the temptation of proposal, as she begins to suggest, well, do you have anything worthwhile to offer? Soul coins aren't cheap around these parts.
I mean, I'm thinking we can offer some service, maybe?
As her eyes glint in calculation with you, her voice drops into whisper, like a scorpion, like a tail flicking back, forth subtly, betraying a hint of excitement, as a potential deal. Well, listen closely, mortal. I know the ins and outs of this infernal city better than anyone. I can find you work, and the kind that pays handsomely in soul coins, of course. The kind of coins that hold real power in these parts. She pauses for a second. She waits for your suggestion.
What kind of jobs would they be?
And she fully has her full attention and continues with a laced, confident touch of greed. Here's the deal. We will split the earnings 50-50. Fair and square, right? I prefer opportunities, and you provide, well, let's call it the muscle. And that's all.
How about 60-40? 60 for us, 40 for you, since we do risk the danger.
But I have all the information.
Whatever
You
it
might
is.
find yourself in a bad opportunity, and I can't save you.
That's not what we're asking.
50-50.
Can I do an insight check to see if she is get the inkling that she does know what she's talking about?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, she does.
23.
She's a businesswoman for sure. She knows what she's talking about, but it's up to you if you want to convey that.
Seraphina's paying absolutely no attention to this and is now dictating to the stars about the importance of the soul.
I can only do the 50-50, of course. Nothing lower or less. I'm not taking your soul after all, but we could potentially make quite a bit. And information you're here for, I'm assuming. No mortals just come to the Bronze Citadel without anything. I can be your eyes and ears in the shadow, of course. And you need people to trust, of course.
I trust nobody.
Oh, what a shame.
I turn to Marcus and I'm like, she's telling the truth. She knows what she's talking about.
I'm sure she does.
Well, if you ever need me, you can always just call me. She gives a business card towards you. 2 tools.
And I'll say we'll accept.
Oh, what's the change so quickly?
I felt like you were telling the truth, and that's what my friend over here said.
You're the brains, I'm assuming. She winks at you.
She does like a curt nod.
She begins to curiously make no one listening. Well, I shall offer you something invaluable. Something concealment from the prying eyes of my fiendish overseers, of course. They're always looking for fresh souls to exploit. And trust me, you don't want to be on their radar. With me on your side, you will be invisible as the shadow. So, we have a deal, of course. As she begins to extend her claw forward as a hand towards you, actually skipping away from Marcus right towards Lisa instead.
I love how Marcus was like, I don't trust anyone. And then Lisa's like, I think she's fine. And Marcus is like, well, fuck, if you say so. Like, I don't have any
She's fine. She's fine.
Yeah, like,
Well, it wasn't this. It didn't sound deceitful. It was so good.
Oh.
Everyone else,
like,
Marcus is like, no fucking way, get away from me. And then Lisa's like, I trust this woman with every fiber of my being.
Well, she can also help me too, so that's why I can like, yeah, 100%. She will outstretch her hand.
Alright. As she moves her hand towards yours with a shake, her face, mask of earn and expectation, mixed with slyness of a seasoned deal maker. Done deal. Well, I shall see you fit. I will get information quickly enough. But I would suggest looking around this place. If you ever come towards the bone alleyway, I'll be sure to join you. In the meantime, enjoy yourself. She poofs away.
Seraphina now approaches the party. Now, we should think about some means of finding information and jobs when we're down here.
We've already done that. I made a deal.
With the devil.
You made a deal? Oh dear.
Lucius is massaging. He's been massaging his temples the entire time. Just, oh my god. Fine, as long as we get to where we want to go.
I'm quite surprised, honestly. I didn't strike you as the holy type.
What, me?
Yes.
Why would I be of a holy type?
You
Just
just
look
said,
at
"Oh
me.
my god."
Not all
Sorry,
gods
oh
are
my
created
gods? I mean, I can't be smitten. I'm in hell. I get to say it whenever I want.
I mean, you still very much can be smited.
Okay, well, by
We do have
proxy,
three
which is
paladins
different.
with us, of
The word you're
course.
looking for is
Oh
smoke.
god, don't remind me. Ugh. I'm
And-
shivering at the thought.
Besides, I'm pretty sure people that actually worship a god wouldn't say, "Oh my god."
I say it quite often. My
There's
god.
usually a comma somewhere in between there. Oh my god. Oh my
Oh my god,
god.
please smite mine enemies. See, like that.
Okay. I was hoping to provide an extra layer of security to that deal that is made, as my connection here is a little strong.
Then why didn't
I could have at
You were
least
standing
bound
right
them to
there,
their
no?
word. Sorry, what?
Why didn't
That's
you? Were
what the
standing right
contract
there
is
when it
for,
occurred.
right?
Who am I to intrude on a deal made between two people? I just wanted a
I don't
piece of
know,
the
you
pie,
seem
but they
like-
vanished.
You seem very much the type to do so.
Right, you
Out of
are.
all-
I mean, if you ever need my help, you could just ask. Very nicely. I do have a way with words, if you haven't figured out. I can bind people to their word, and if it goes awry, then, well, a broken contract is just as good a reason as any to get rid of people.
May I ask the details of what you've agreed to, Lisa, or...
So it's under
Oops,
Ike. I haven't
Marcus?
changed my name on the thing. It's just, yeah, since I'm using Roll20, but I'll change it on my display later.
Oh,
It's a
I
50-50 split. So she gives us information and ways to gain access to soul coins. And we give her 50% of that profit. And to be honest, she is telling the truth to a degree that she knows a lot of information.
Speaking of which, Tom Carr. Is he still around, or has he disappeared?
He's on the barge currently.
I mean, we haven't gone very far from the bar.
Yeah, we are still at the entrance.
He's talking a conversation with Tax.
Tom Carr, do you have any suggestions for who should we seek out down here in the Bronze Citadel?
As he looks towards you. You may go there on your own accord, but if you do not arrive back in 4 days, I will see fit to teleport you back, if you're still alive.
You know his name is Kotam, right?
Kotam.
Not Tom.
Yes, but I decided to change the
Tom.
letters because I
Yeah.
thought it was funny.
Yeah, you always
No
do that in
comment.
every campaign.
Yes. Super funny.
Ha 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 ha.
Yes, I'm laughing. This is my happy face.
What a bother.
I do know the next location, of course, on our venture.
We haven't been here for 5 minutes and we've already made a deal with the devil. I was hoping it'd go a bit better than this.
Look like an imp.
An imp is a devil.
Yeah, but they're small.
It's just the first tier
They're not that
before it
dangerous.
becomes a pit fiend.
All devils are the
Actually,
same
no,
where
there's
it
quite a
counts.
few tiers between imp and pit fiend. Mysterious voice in the sky.
Besides, it's probably not the imp herself, but maybe her benefactor that would be the issue there.
Yes, I'm sure we could take down an imp. An entire empire, though. It'd be a bit harder.
An
Don't
empire,
you mean
you mean?
empire?
Empire,
Anyway.
yes.
Nah, you're too
You've got a head on your
too
shoulder.
slow.
Alright, so you guys see a lot of
Alright.
different kinds of shops here. If you guys want to spend money, yeah, there's a lot here. Soul coin is the main currency here, but they still accept gold.
What's the
Is there any way to
conversion
buy
rate?
soul coins?
Usually soul coins are given by quests, but you can. They don't have a gold ratio, so gold is useless for soul coins. usually
Job
magical
board.
items.
Require soul coins, right?
Do they have a job board, or are there some rats in the sewers that need to be killed?
A quest board, that's exactly what we need.
All right. As you guys begin to enter into, obviously, the citadel itself, as you travel, looking around, as I'd like Marcus to roll me a d6.
Do it.
Encountering time.
You can see in the distance, in the far distance, you can observe an infernal war machine as it's chasing another vehicle in the distance. As it's totally Mad Max style, as you watch that machine just crush the other machine and killing everybody inside of it.
Oof.
Blood just spews out of the engine.
That's disgusting. I tell everybody about it, of course.
Oh, a splendid show. What great machinery.
Oh, it's a
A
demon
gruesome place
grinder.
if there was ever one.
Seems like a very useful vehicle for smiting evil.
Right. The evil.
Right,
Do you see,
so
like, an
I think
emblem
we
or
should
something
probably
on
go
it?
about trying to find some type of way to acquire these soul coins they're so keen on.
I believe we need to go to
As much as
Bone
I'm
Alley.
adverse to using another person's soul as currency, I imagine most of those down here deserve it.
As you do see an individual approaching you as he begins to fly forth. I've heard you are interested in soul coins.
Ho, ho, ho.
How the hell are
Word
you
travels
flying?
fast, does it?
Look like you have wings.
Yeah.
Hey, that's rude.
Hush your
True,
lips.
just because people don't look like they have wings doesn't mean they don't.
I've heard you are looking for soul coins. I could offer you.
And? In exchange for...
Well, I would offer you such an item priced forth. As he shows you, kind of like, he offers you some pair of gauntlets.
Those look fun.
These are very, very lovely to have. They're called the Gauntlets of Rage. Only a pittance of 2 soul coins, or 500 gold pieces. But, if you're looking for soul coins, I could potentially persuade you on selling some for coin as well.
Well, that's the issue. We don't have any.
No, he's saying
you
that
saying
he
that
can
you'll
offer
trade
to
us
He'll
sell
coins?
soul
trade. You can,
coins.
yeah, so the currencies, for 1 soul coin, currency is 1,000 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
What he's offering.
Interesting.
Can I maybe make an insight to see if that's like maybe a fair deal?
Sure.
Yes, because I'm so good at insight.
I'll touch your shoulder when you do that, and I'll cast guidance on you.
You can do it.
Right.
Let's go.
And how are we to know that you're giving us
I
a
see that
fair
look in your
deal,
eyes.
fair fiend?
Well, you don't have to have my offer, Paladin.
Dirty 20.
As it's obviously a bad deal, but he's offering it for you.
Sorry, you said how much for those gauntlets?
500 gold pieces are 2 soul coins.
But then you said that soul coins would be worth 1,000 gold
1,000 per
pieces.
soul.
Of course.
So could we buy the gauntlets for 500 gold and then trade them for 2 soul coins?
Of course not. Good day, as he begins to walk away.
Hey, I was really looking at those. Oh, well.
Oh, sorry.
You can find him later,
Hmm.
maybe.
Seemed like a pretty obvious ripoff. But at least we know a place to buy them, as you said.
There will always be a demon offering a bad deal in this place, I suppose.
To be fair, they are devils most often.
Ah, you're correct.
As you hear, racist.
Casual
See,
racism.
that's what I'm saying. Jeez. These people, no manners.
To be fair, the devils and the demons do have quite of a discord between them. They may take offense that if you misrace them.
As you see upon your travels, as you begin to get further into the Bronze Citadel itself and making your way further away from the lodge, as you stand before rather a large bob devil, its tall, emanating frame twisted and contorting with horrors of the hells. Its reddish-black skin appears leathery and adorned with countless spikes protruding like gleams with an oily sheen. Each step it takes echoes ominously as sharp talons on its legs click against the hellish cobblestones. Its elongated fingers end with clawed, bony appendages, a testament of its tortured nature. As the devil's face is grotesque, a mask of cruelty, with sunken, hollowed eyes, radiant, eerie intelligence, a lipless mouth forming a wicked grin, an unrevealing rows of teeth like needles, twisted horns curled menacing from its forehead, and adding a fearsome visage. Its membranes tattered wings unfolded slightly, hinting at its ability to flight, if necessary. The lone devil confronts you, its voice dripping with malevolence, cutting through the air. You tread upon unholy ground, mortals. Here in the Bronze Citadel, you stand amidst the legions of hell, and have seen deserters of lemures who dare to flee their duty at the Bone Gate.
I don't believe we've seen any lemures.
Its words resonate with
in
a
the
sense of
distance.
cruelty and authority, despite its human form extruding an otherworldly, alien presence that chills your heart. The devil's demeanor is one calculated and menacing. Speak quickly, mortals.
I did speak quickly. We have not seen these lemures that you speak of. Do you wish to ask anything else of us?
Cooperation may spare your agony, of course. Defiance will bring torment to your imagination. As quickly you hear a whisper along your ear as it whispers towards I don't know how to say your name, Nuka, yet. What's your character's name?
Aika.
Aika.
My thing hasn't updated,
Aika.
weirdly enough.
As you hear a voice, I suggest you moving away. Don't make a scene. This one does not wish to, rather, convey in, well, I suppose, conflict or even aggression.
Agreed. She's just like, we need to leave this thing alone.
Because it looks like this thing's itching to fight.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
Seraphina's
can go.
pretty itching to fight too, so otherwise tugging her away before she's
she'll start walking off and seeing that Seraphina's not moving, and she'll just walk back and just grab you, and we're like, we're going, we don't want to fight right now.
Right now.
Well, you best go find them your lemures then. And then Saphira just kind of just gives him a nasty look and stomps off.
So you can watch it kind of growling towards you.
Sorry about her, she's a bit moody. But we have to be on our way.
Lucius will walk away as well.
Alright.
So will Marcus.
I think Erskine will
Honestly,
as well.
these devils are so rude.
Yes, we've encountered a few characters already. This is going to be fun.
As you move along further into the Bronze Citadel itself, you smell a stench of suffering hang heavily in the air. As you advance through the dismal streets, you sense assaulting your gruesome scenes before you. You see a group of 24 lemur, wretched creatures hunched before you. They labor relentlessly. Their flesh, hands, and feet are pressed against the blood-stained stone blocks that they move into place. Each stone is grotesque and rather in horror, covered in dried blood and crushed bone fragments. The lemurs work uttered in silence, their eyes hollow and devoid of hope. Above the laboring lemurs, perched on a crumbling archway, a spine devil observes their toil with malevolent eyes, its spikes protruding in bristles in anticipation, and a sinister tail flicking in impatience. The devil's eye is small and piercing and fixates on a predator's gaze that sends a shiver down your spine. As you hear a voice coming from its lips, "You see something you like, mortals? Or perhaps you've come to make your own torment your own."
The people you command are quite impressive, I will say.
When you sell your soul and die, isn't that what you become?
Yeah. They're all...
Well, it depends on how impressive your soul is.
Most people, generally.
You come out of the River Styx and you come as that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the level 1 rank of a creature. Once it evolves, it'll evolve into another creature, and then it'll evolve into an imp.
Dun dun dun
Oh,
dun!
that's interesting.
Level 1
man.
thug.
Over
Real bottom of the totem pole.
centuries, yeah.
Your lemur has now evolved into an
It's
imp.
what it's no, it's not an imp. It's one of those weird, gross things. I forgot what they're called, but they're like white and pasty. They were at the Honor Fridays game with in the dinner table. They're the waiters. I don't know what they're called. They're gross.
Oh, I forget.
They have like no mouth, and it's creepy looking.
And they must scream.
Balls.
The spine devil
Oh.
begins to look at you as it begins to giggle a little bit. As for some of you of the loyal holy order, you find the urge to help these poor void souls, but you know if you convey something into this place of combat and conflict, much bad will happen.
Much bad will happen.
Much bad will
Very much
happen,
bad.
as you shall
Much
be
bad.
killed and tortured forever. I don't know. It depends on how you persuade it or how you do it, but you just see like the torment on every level as you travel.
Mm.
This definitely seems wrong.
Yeah.
As you
I'm
just
gonna make a.
I'm surprised, Paladins, for all your blustering when it came down to it. I guess your words are just that after all.
Really was just making a save
I mean,
for.
deep in the heart
I'm
of enemy
gonna go straight up
territories where you
Spiny
want to be.
Demon.
but-
I'm gonna go straight up to the spiny devil and go. And what have they done to deserve such suffering, huh?
their souls are mine. Be gone, wench, or you shall be one of them.
And how do you suppose that you do that? You have no claim on my soul. My soul belongs to Bahamut.
As you begin to see more spine devils begin to come out of the buildings, as you see now a total of 10 of them looking at you.
Can I try to drag her away?
Sure, you can.
Oh yeah, now it's getting interesting.
You can. I'll cast guidance on her if they're doing a contest.
I'm
I'll sort of like touch her shoulder on the way, like go get her, go get her.
Seraphina, we need to go. You're gonna make this worse. Right now, we don't need to be front page of the news in this place. And she's
Do you
just
think
gonna
they have
grab her
news?
and pull her away. Or
Alright, give
try
me
to.
athletics versus depending if you want to fight against it.
I'm not gonna fight against it, but I am gonna just, again, give very dirty looks to the spine devil.
Nah.
Spine devils are really tiny.
Oh
they're
my
tiny. As you
Ooh.
struggle, you just flop on the ground.
Ugh.
You've got guidance, I think.
Oh yeah, I've got guidance.
Doesn't
don't I?
matter. It's a
I mean, I'm
natural
not
one.
fighting it.
You
I'm
got a
just kinda
natural, you
holding
got a
you.
0.
Sophia, you watch her just slip on the ground on some, like, I don't know, some blood or some ooze or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Aika, are you all right?
We are
I'm gonna
going
offer you a hand
now.
up.
Her head's like hurting. Ow!
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
And if Seraphina offers a hand to help her up, she will use the hand and she'll be like, "Here, we're going," and she's just gonna hold her hand. Just gonna walk.
Aw. Lucius is going to sort of, as they're doing all of that, he'll like slip in front of both of them, looking at all the bone devils, like,
Apologies, but these people don't seem
They're
to
not bone
respect a good
devils,
deal.
They're
They're
spine devils. Sorry.
they're
I'll
bone
look to the
devils. I
spine
would have
devil.
ran away.
Yeah. I'll look to the spine
could
devils. Like,
easily taken those fools.
We know,
They
but
don't-
right now we don't want to be center of attention. Because if
Well,
we
I
fought,
believe
we
we
would be
are,
center of
given that
attention.
we are clearly mortals in a city of devils. The only
That
one
is
who probably
fine.
doesn't attract attention here is Lucius.
Thank
That is
you.
fine, but right now we don't need to cause a fight.
Did you see the way they were treating them, though? It was horrid. I mean, Seraphina's again allowing her to drag her away, but
I know, but right now we can't do anything to help them. We will figure it out at a later date. But for right now, we just need to figure out what we're doing.
right. Lucius, you said you had contacts in the citadel.
I did.
Should we meet with them to see if they have any information? I don't know how
No.
much more of this.
sorry, Lucius
Torment.
said that in like a questiony way. Like,
I did.
it's just hard with the accent. I said I had connections here, not like people, like connection, like a more metaphysical thing. You see my crest? He'll like point to the center of his chest. My mother granted me many gifts. A connection to this place is one of them. But not like a I know people kind of way.
So you're alive.
Your mother was a
Just by
creature of the
image.
hells.
One that recently moved out before having me, but yes.
I don't understand the difference. Do you have like an uncle or something down here still then?
I don't know. My mother sort of disconnected herself from any family that stayed. That was before I was born, anyway. Then she started a business, and then I took it over. That's where I am now. That's all I really know. I just know that, I mean,
He sort of like waves to his horns and like his skin, like,
kind of explains it, but... No, I don't know anyone like here. Except, bits and pieces that my mother have told me, but nothing of much importance. More bickering than anything.
I don't know quite what we're looking for. Does anybody see a newspaper around here? I want to immediately start looking for a newspaper.
It's big.
so
It's,
like
big.
it-
It's a big citadel, so let me progress it as you progress. You'll get to where you need to go eventually, but you're just seeing like
Okay.
the layers of this place. It's huge. It's a big capital city.
mm-hmm.
As you approach the gates, like there's no map for this place. It's just too big. It's like
Yeah.
if you thought like Waterdeep was big, this place destroys it.
Mm-hmm.
As you approach the gate to the outer city, you see a grisly sight that greets you. Suspended above the gates is flayed corpses of Garisto demons resembling a fiendish minotaur and a massive form dangling ominous. Testament of the relentless, brutal blood wars that are happening. As the air around the gate is thick with the stench of death. As you smell the odor, assault your senses. Around the corpses, you see swarms of flies buzzing, as the drawn of the putrid stench crawling over the demon's torn flesh, creating a moving, withering black mass. As nearby on the walls, the building of graffiti paintings of blood catches your eye, the jagged dripping of letters scrawled in fiendish languages, spelling out the message, the fate of Bahamut's worms. Or Baphomet, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bahamut would be a bit...
Seraphina's very much
on
gonna
a-
bristle at this. You see Seraphina start to get more angry at this.
Truly, there is no cruelty that's beyond these creatures.
They're
The worst
dead,
thing about a
right?
good kill is the
They're
smell.
dead, yeah, and they're left there to
Okay.
rot.
Yeah.
And you said that they're what?
Demons.
They're demons. The blood war has never ended in Inverness for millennia. Demons and devils have
Oh,
fought.
Baphomet. Okay,
Yeah.
not Bahamut.
No,
No.
Bahamut. Oh, if it was Bahamut, it would probably be the same thing, likely.
They would probably be the same,
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
All right. In the meantime, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5 minutes for a break, and we'll be back to continue onwards of the ascent of the Bronze Citadel. See what's here. Maybe there are some individuals you can trust. Maybe get some information about your lost ones, or your own lost soul, or your own mission.
Mhm.
Burb.
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 Alright, I'm gonna get something to eat. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Snack break.
I got pizza. Nuts? Oh, just nuts. I get it.
I'm back.
I'm back as well.
I got a popsicle.
Lucky
has
what
coffee.
flavor?
That as well.
Grape.
Ugh, I don't like that one.
You don't like grape?
No,
I
I
would
like
not
I
like
like
grape.
cherry, orange, and lime. They're my favorite ones.
Grape
What
is a
about
pretty mid
strawberry?
popsicle flavor.
What?
Whoa,
Her's
whoa,
really
whoa,
good.
whoa, whoa! Did I just hear grape slander on my way back?
I don't like grape. It's just ugh. I never
It is
doesn't like
liked
grape?
it.
pretty
Cherry
mid,
enjoyer,
I'm not
by
It's
the
an
gonna
way.
lie.
acquired
I mean, I'd
taste.
say grape is worse than like cherry.
Oh, I love cherry. I don't
Cherry's
know.
pretty great. Cherry's a crowd pleaser.
The pink one? Yeah, it's my favorite one.
I was gonna say lemon's better than both.
Ugh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I think
whatever.
lemon is high.
I like
highly...
lime better than lemon.
I'm the exact opposite. I can't stand lime unless it's key lime pie.
Key lime pie
pie
is
is
good.
good, but
I
that's
will.
the only
I
lime.
will say key lime pie is good. No, I was
Key lime pie
drawing
is
my
good.
map. What is all this shit?
What? What's going on?
Who's drawing my map?
Well,
See if I can
this is to this, so this has to be to that.
You don't need these. Goodbye.
And this is dis nut.
Okay, you're off.
You know, it's a shame that there's no D's.
Well,
you know you can write Texas, right? There's a text form.
Texas?
There's a text form.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm back.
Not nearly as fun.
I
That's
can't-
not
I'm
the
curious
school I
about
love.
what is this thing that's just called pile
Oh
of
no! I
skulls?
deleted the
Skulls.
thing.
It's a
Delete
pile
your
of
thing. I
skulls.
can't delete it because it's gonna delete the to this.
I can't delete it either. What have you done?
You hold no power here.
I can't. GM layer.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Can't delete it.
Uh-oh. It's just gonna have to be a relic.
As God intended.
No.
I like how it's not even nuts anymore. It's noise.
To Knowles?
This
That's
noise.
Noise.
Use
Nice.
news.
No.
And now it's news. Now
No.
it's
No.
No.
Dizu.
Oh, there it goes.
What a buzzkill.
There we go. I have to
Pour
put a
one
GM
out.
layer.
Ah, you've got to move it over a little bit.
Not so late. It's stuck there.
Shame.
That frustrates me on a
Good.
spiritual level.
Justice has been served. All right.
Anyway, I got spaghetti, just in case anyone was curious, but we can go ahead.
I like
Spagootus?
spaghetti.
I wasn't.
Thank you.
Spagoots.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Spaghetti.
My-
As the chaotic spectral unfolds on the streets of the Bronze Citadel, as you begin to travel further and further in, you see the Bronze Citadel as a herd of crowds of a distinct orange hide comes tromping down the streets. Their heavy hooves clatter against the cobblestones. The cows move in a disorganizing manner, adding a pandemonium. Leading this unusual procession of the trio of imps, each wielding a long stick in a futile attempt on controlling the herd, and the imps are visibly struggling as they dart around, trying to keep the cows in check. Their small winged forms filter about in sense of urgency, but their efforts seem to be rather tenuous at best. A horrible stench precedes the cows, permeating in the air, causing a wave of disgust among bystanders. I'd like you all roll me a con save.
Okey-dokey.
You get a
Ooh,
plus
seems
4.
like they need some help.
Hell, there we go.
Concept.
It's still not over a 10. Awesome.
Remember, you get a plus
Plus
4 when your guys are near me.
So for
I'm not near you.
I'm near her because I'm trying to.
If
make
you're
sure-
near me, then you also get.
Alright, whoever's almighty
If we have
bomb, you start,
overlapping.
like, want to gag.
Oh, can I add the flat from my aura of
The DC
Or
is a
protection?
15, so if you didn't make it.
Oh.
I got 9.
No, that's it. That's me to a 14.
I got 18 from
Alright,
the.
you start gagging
one
as
hit.
you begin to not able to hold your enzymes in your belly as it spews out.
Ugh.
Violently puking.
Oh,
If this
dear.
is what makes you throw up, you're not going to last.
As I
I
like to-
imagine Lucius
usually have a
holding
stronger
his cloth to his nose.
as you can see other creatures on the streets moving away as they faces contort an expression of disgust. Some covering their faces to block the stench, while others hurl insults at these beguiling imps. The imps seem to be equally frustrated in the shouting, drowning by the candid view of the cows crowding around. I'd like you rolled a nature check.
Okie dokie.
Oh, this is. Oh, yeah.
DC 18.
Nope.
Oh, help!
Look, it could be a cow, but it also could be a dragon. Who even knows?
It's definitely.
We have to kill it to make sure.
Alright, so you
To
guys
battle.
you don't know what these kind of cows are, so you have no idea. But you hear a whisper in your ear as it begins to tingle in your ear, Aika, as she explains these are stench cows. They are known for the foul odor and untruly behavior. As you hear the whisper leave your ears, as they cause chaos.
I will relay that to the party. I'll be like, I think they're called stench cows.
Ah,
I'm
them
just gonna look.
famous
Cows.
stench
After
cows
their
in
name.
Inverness,
Ugh.
despite their pungent aroma. Get rid of them. They're disgusting. Ah, but the local
That's what I'm
delicacy,
saying.
they're delightful to eat. I enjoy the stenchy smell when I chew into the meat. As you just hear people talking back.
Seems rather counterintuitive.
Yeah, do you need to be so graphic when you chat talking about
If
this
any of them, any of the
Come on, they're
cows
just
get
imps.
there-
Let them have their fun.
As you watch the herd,
Yeah,
knowing
I'll-
on a looking amongst the play of times, these creatures begin to graze in great herds and scatter around the plain of Inverness. They're in the tough environments and tough animals, but once you get past the smell, and they're quite a treat, so I've been told. The quiet tastefully, of course. As you guys, as heroes, you smell the oncoming stench cows. As you'd like you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god. Are they charging?
Yes, they are.
Oh no.
Give me 2 seconds. I just need to check if I have.
13.
16.
12. Do I? Nah. Okay, it's a 12.
So the lowest one who rolled the lowest dexterity must roll me a con save.
28.
Alright, Ra, you are immune to its poison as you don't inhale it, as the cows just pass you. Herds of it, going through as you avoid the stampede.
I'll growl.
Fell
at
on
them
your ass, did you?
close.
You'll grab what?
I'll growl at them if they come too close.
Okay. As a big jump of orange poop drops on the ground.
Yeah, that
Did you
seems
see it?
about
I
right.
scared it shitless.
Or they were just
Yes,
trying
yes,
to
you did
send a
very
message
good.
that they don't. Well, I mean, I guess they do give a shit in this.
It was
case.
merely a joke. Get over it.
I like this.
Thank you.
Sorry, at this point, I don't know you well enough to distinguish, your general self from your joking self. It all seems like one and the same.
Yeah. Perhaps we should start using tone indicators.
Or just make better jokes.
Yes.
To
Everyone's
be fair,
a
I
critic.
do find sometimes the lamest of jokes to be the funniest in the right circumstances.
Yes, but that time
Those are
is
often
not
called
yet past.
puns.
As
Well,
you
I
round
suppose if you're not... Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No.
Go ahead.
I suppose if you're not gifted with a silver tongue like I am, you'll think the same.
That's all.
Yeah, we'll keep going once the cows have gone past.
As you round the corner of the dimly lit brimstone center of the streets, you see an imposing patrol approaching you, leading a group of bearded devils, angular features particularly obscured by flicking shadows as it moves with calculations, menacing grace as their tridents are clutched in their claws. Flanked by the devils are two hellhounds, creatures with both fascinating and terrifying, and their bodies radiating a fiery glow, casting an eerie of light on the surrounding structures. The hounds sniff the air, their eyes blaze with a mixture of intelligence and wildness, as the diligent patrol consists of a bearded devil, as accompanied by two keen, observant hellhounds. As, don't remember if I gave the other one.
For what bearded devils?
You did.
Was it Bearded Devils? Yeah.
Yeah, we have bearded devils.
Oh, it's for the new person.
Oh, right, sorry.
Oh, whoa.
Oops.
Sorry.
That was pretty sick.
Oh, I sent a bunch of before on our Game Zero.
Yeah.
As you see, as you accompanied by them, as they roam the streets in the Citadel, primarily mission is to search for potential threats. The Hellhounds, especially alert, has been especially trained for the sniff out the scent of demons in a radius of 60 feet. As you yourself finding an attempt to keep a low profile, moving stealthily through the streets, roll me a stealth check.
Are we in dim light?
Correct.
Ooh,
Awesome.
We're in dim light. Great.
Oh, goody, that means I get advantage. Yippee!
I rolled a 4.
Joyous day.
Jeez Louise, Ra.
Oh, are we trying to be
I'm in
stealthy?
plate armor. What do you think?
Actually, no, I'm in.
Oh my god.
What am I in? I'm in half plate. Does that impose disadvantage?
Yes, half plate imposes disadvantage. If
Alright,
we're
then
trying to
it
be
is straight rolls
stealthy,
percentage.
I'll
Hang on.
unequip
Hey
my
Marcus, aren't you like
armor.
are you a Gloomstalker?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
you have,
is.
you should have advantage on that.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, he just becomes invisible.
No,
I'd-
yeah,
I'd
you,
like
Or,
to
no,
remember-
it's disadvantage for them to see him, I think.
Right.
If I'm
I'm gonna double
in
check
dim
that.
light or darkness, I can use my action to become invisible, so I'd like to do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'll,
while
I'll
in
take off
darkness.
my armor as a bonus action, so I don't have disadvantage for this stealth. I don't have disadvantage, so I just got a 21.
all right. As they eventually approach Raw, they stop him in cold on the street, as well as you have to change
As well
your
as
name.
Erskine.
Almighty Bonk. You have to change your name.
Yeah,
as
yeah, I'm
well.
gonna have to change that.
I was like, who am I talking to?
Mine
Cool
wasn't
down.
updating.
Mighty
so it's really
bonk!
frustrating.
Almighty Bonk.
There we go.
As you find
Legend.
yourself being in a scenario in which you do not wish, you see the two hounds eventually stop and begin to sniff. As the bearded devil leading with the patrol approaching you for questioning and your intentions in the Citadel. What brings you here, mortals?
Work. Information. That's about it.
Duty, as brings many of my order here.
Are you collided with the demons?
The only thing colliding with demons is my sword into their skull.
I also have no have no dealings with demons.
I looks at both of you with his eyes darting back and forth. And the dogs begin to look at you and sniff around the corners at every edge.
Serafino will approach as well and just kind of stand beside them.
Who are you? Speak your name and your purpose.
I am Serafina, I accompany them. And our purpose is to seek for information down here. For the whereabouts of some souls.
Souls. You are. Oh, you made my day.
I'm glad of that,
Good luck.
I suppose.
I can't wait to have yours soon enough. As he grabs the dog's chains and begins to move off.
You will never have my soul, foul demon. I'll just whisper under my breath.
It's a devil. It's you literally tried to make this distinction against someone else earlier. It's a devil.
I did.
Yeah, you are racist.
Although
I
is
shall
Distinguishing
she
have
between
casual,
falling.
invisibility.
is she casual racist or competitive? Is the issue?
I'm whispering that.
You know, I
under my
strive
breath.
to be the most racist.
Alright.
I wasn't aware this was a competition.
Well, I
Yes,
mean,
and I'm
it-
winning.
Casual racism implies the existence of competitive racism.
I personally
make
do
the-
not
I don't
care
make
if
the
they're
rules.
devils or demons. They're both evil. Let us move on.
Fine. Yes, compromise. It's always compromise.
Compromise.
The wisest men compromise.
Yes, exactly. Compromise is a beautiful thing. Both people benefit. What's there not to love?
It's nearby in the
I would say
ominous.
more. Keep going.
Nearby-
That's fine.
Nearby by the ominous creaking, unstable structures that pierce the air, drawing your attention about 100 feet away, a section of the citadel stone walls, propped up by the bone scaffolding, beginning to give way. With a thunderous crash, it collapses, sending a cloud of dust billowing into the air. As the dust settles, you witness laboring lemurs and wrenches creatures scrambling frantically away from the disaster. Their movements are desperate and driven by primal instincts to survive. Amidst the chaos, you notice not all of them are lucky enough to escape. Several lemurs are trapped under the rubble, pinned by massive blocks of stone, the air filled with an eerie, muffled sounds of distress. As a minute of kind of catastrophe collapsing, a looming shadow casts over the street, a herald of arrival of a horn devil. The horn devil, with an imposing stature, a fearsome visage, exuding an aura of authority and malevolence. His horns curved and rather gleaming over his head, its leathery wings folded back as he steps forward, fixating on the scene of the collapse. As it's up to you if you wish to conceal yourself or not. As you hear the screams and whelps of lemurs dying.
I'll move forward.
Same, I will do. I didn't like that hellhound thing.
Yeah.
This one's like, oh, okay.
We'll join
Yeah,
them.
Lucius will sort of keep his head down a little bit, like, of no concern of mine. Sort of wipe any dust off that got on him. That's about it.
Seraphina would probably go
As he
forth and try
shouts,
to lift.
he shouts towards you as you try to lift. You there! Clear the rubble at once. This mess obscures the workings of the citadel. Attend to it immediately, or face the consequences.
Seraphina would have already been trying to lift up some of the rubble to help some of the
Alright, roll me
lemurs.
athletics.
Can I give her the help action?
Oh, you're actually, I think you guys left the location, but no.
Oh, I would have gone immediately to try and help
Alright.
out.
And you begin to move the boulders.
Quickly, pitiful creatures, out this way!
As you spend some time clearing the rubble, it does take a good bit amount, depending on how many people are helping. As you see, the task is demanded to clear the monument once likely, so it would take grueling hours to complete it, depending if everyone helps.
I'm just trying to help out, like, the dying ones. Like, whenever I
There's a lot of
helped out
them.
the
Like,
dying...
how long do you want to spend?
Yeah.
I'm only, again, how many, like...
A lot.
I'm just trying to assist those that I can. You know?
Well,
I'm not willing to spend hours.
he's assuming you're helping this commander. He thinks you're like a
Yes,
slave.
Mm.
Okay, how many are trapped?
Let's see. Not many.
Holy shit.
82.
Okie doke.
How about we just get rid of the devil?
Yeah, I guess striding up to him, maybe Erskine will say, "What right have you to command us? And are these not? Is this not for you to solve? Your men that should be saved?"
As he looks
Don't make
towards
us call the
you,
union.
his horn with his demeanor, looking at you with commanding wrath, and instant snarls and bares his fangs. Insolent! And you shall face my wrath of the 9 hells if you do not help. I shall kill you myself and relinquish your soul.
Gesturing towards my sword. There is no part of my soul that will be relinquished to you.
Alright. Like into a combat scene. Give me a second.
Lucius, for most of that, is going to be like leaning against a building, sort of watching everyone. But as I'm sorry, what's your character's name?
Erskine?
Erskine. As Erskine walks forward and starts talking very high and mightily, Lucius will sigh to himself and start sort of striding forward. Like,
I guess we have a mess to clean up.
Aka's just gonna grumble and be like, for fuck's sake.
It had to happen eventually. High and mighty folk.
Alright. I will place everybody where they would be, likely.
mm.
So the people who are not helping with this stick site are going to be over here.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I
not
would
helping.
be. I would be nearby because I would be helping out some of the lemurs.
Yeah. No,
so-
I'm putting him by himself because he converted the guy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure I can see the layer with the tokens.
I'm just setting everything up right now.
Yes, and you have
Oh,
now.
got it.
Yeah, I have maps for these.
It takes time. This isn't awful.
Alright, roll initiative.
Okay.
So the shit would be going down over here. Like this would be the rubble.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I did select my tracker, but whatever.
Sorry, my initiative should be one higher as well.
Mine's a 14, but I wasn't selecting my token, so it's not on that.
You can edit your initiative in the tracker.
Oh, I know. I'm just
Thank you.
saying that it is.
Just making sure.
Wait, I forget how to add it into the tracker. Hold on.
Just roll again, and then you can change it.
Okay.
Just make sure you click your token.
Yes.
That's the only
I did.
requirement. Just click your token, please.
No, 17. I'll change it to 14. There we go.
Erskine, it seems our dexterity is the same, but I'm happy with you going first. I don't mind.
No, you can totally take it.
Alright, as he calls forth reinforcements, as they will come out. Give me 1 second. You guys are probably going to be upset with you're going to be fighting, but you know, that's life. They have no choice.
Oh, no.
Had to happen.
I mean, are the lemurs indebted to me in any
Aye.
way for me helping them?
Nope.
I mean, we lasted as long as we could.
Yeah, it had to happen. It's just 2 in character, not 2. And it's
I'd say
fun.
we could have taken those
We're having
weapons
fun.
Find devils would have been easy.
Alright, as you watch lemurs just kind of spawning everywhere. Coming out.
Well, yes.
man.
I was assisting them out.
They're going to fight you now.
Oh, this is
man.
going to be a grinder, isn't it?
Yeah, lemurs are gross. Well, the ones they give you are. These are what they look like.
Ugh.
Oh gosh.
Why would you help them?
Oh, they're fucking ugly.
I like
Bad.
the little cute little imp things.
Well, yeah.
Are they the
those
reinforcements?
What? Yeah, the reinforcements.
Oh, so they're against us.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Always assume a difference against you.
Oh, should assume that you're against us then, huh?
Alright, Marcus.
I'm
what
not
do you
a
wanna do?
devil.
There we go. Say to find one. What can I do? What can I do?
Just everyone get ready.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Do you
be
have any
surprised. It
AoE?
would be bound to happen eventually in here. You can't look at a blind eye for too many things.
Oh, can I put my servant in initiative as well?
Oh,
Actually, it doesn't need initiative. It just needs on the map.
It's-
I don't know if I.
Yeah, you should have it. It's under your.
Let me. Bam. Okay, we're good. It just takes its turn immediately after
I just
mine.
didn't do his stat blocks and stuff. That's your job.
Yeah, 100%. I've got a thing for it. We're good.
Okay. I'll bonus action put a hunter's mark on this guy over here. And I'll shoot him with my bow.
Alright. Where? Oh, this guy? Okay. That's a hit?
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. No, it doesn't get sneak
Your
attack.
thing's all fucked up, by the way. It's not doing the damage.
Oh. Let's see.
Oh yeah, it's rolling a 0 plus dex.
Fuck.
Curious.
Let's see. Where's your bow? Drag bow. Yeah, it doesn't even do damage. It's not doing its thing. It's D8. Did you drag it out or did you make it like that?
Drop and drag.
Okay.
Oh, he dragged it out, so. Yeah. I mean, just roll a D8. That's a longbow, right?
I just added it now, so you can re-roll it
Yeah.
now. Just roll the re-roll it, and then we'll just do the damage.
Oh.
It's not crit, it's just normal.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a second attack, right?
No, don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be your second attack. Don't you have the Gloomstalker thing or no?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
has a second attack.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, you've got
I'm just counting it.
No,
You got Ranger.
he'd have
Ranger gets more.
Two attacks. He has two.
I'll do
well,
that.
Rangers already
It's
get.
just, this one wouldn't be a sneak. This one wouldn't have a sneak.
Okay, we'll set that.
Yeah, and then I'll do that one for the first damage.
Yeah, no, he has.
Yeah, there we
He
go.
gets 3 attacks
So
on the
six
first
plus
turn.
four.
He does
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gets his
because he
first
gets
you can
attack,
two
third-
from Ranger and then 3 from his Gloomstalker.
Yeah, his Gloomstalker automatically gets the first hit, and that's gone. Alright, let me do some math here. So,
Plus Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
True.
D4. Yep. No, D6. It's that one. Sorry.
did you see 100
God damn
mark
it.
first? I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
did-
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
bonus.
You did.
Hunter's mark
Yeah.
first. Bonus action.
Plus 4. And give me another 100 mark. For each
Oh,
hit.
2d6 Hunter's Mark.
Yes, 2d6. So add me another d6 for that 100 mark.
Mm-hmm.
I did a 1. Roll a 1 on it.
No, not
but
the
you
one.
crit.
The other attack. You critted.
Yeah, because you crit.
Yes,
Oh,
there we go.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Yay, damage. We're
That's a lot of
squeezing everything we can.
48 points of damage.
And then your third attack?
Oh wow.
Third attack. Yeah. I'll go again with the Dragon Ball.
That's nice.
There we go. I was getting nervous here.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing with your Dragon Ball doesn't use actually arrows, it uses magical arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think I will just. It seems people have intentions with that very large group. Actually, no. We have a person in need. I'm going to. Oh sh.
Not all the lemurs are attacking. There was a lot of them. This is just a small force that would coincide with them.
Okay.
Because they're too afraid to
if
say no.
Okay, then I am going to. I'm going to walk up a little bit. Sure. Okay, I'm going to cast Bless at. Let me see here. At 3rd level, and I'm going to get Oh shoot. Bam, bam, with me, bam, and bam. Just essentially everyone that's around. And then I can...
At 3rd level? Okay. So, 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5?
5, yep. It's 3 for level 1, so... and then I am going to step back just a little bit. And actually, am I? Let me see. Sorry, just a moment. 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, I'll step here. And I'll just look very smug. Oh, sorry, and then my familiar takes their turn directly after mine, and I'm just gonna have them hold their action to essentially hold their action to hold their movement to stay with this guy here. So you just have a little buddy, but that's all.
Dare you assault my friend? I'm gonna step forward, and these Lemirs, I'm just assuming that they're not gonna attack me. So if they want to take attacks of
Alright, they're
ops
gonna make
as I run,
attacks. They have
okay.
Fist. Miss. 20. 18.
Miss.
And 12.
Miss.
Oh, splendid.
Here I was helping you. How dare you? And then I'm going to jump down this. How tall is this cliff?
10 feet.
Oh, that's nothing. Yeah, I'll jump down.
Okay, you land down. This one make us mad. This one's gonna try to grapple you. Misses. The 9. Give me an acrobatics. Athletics. To evade or to smack.
No, I'll just push it aside with the athletics, I suppose. 13. That was 15, 20, 25, 30. How far away is that fucker now? Okay, I'll go ahead and...
I'm still getting adjusted to this time. This is the only time that's weird versus all my other games. 7 to 10.
Yeah.
It's weird to me.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that on him. Oh god, why did it not do... Oh, like that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Did not
Oh,
like
nice attack.
Oh my goodness.
It did negative 2,142.
What the fuck?
Okay, let's see if it works with this. Ah, it worked. I got 10. It missed.
All that for a drop of blood.
It did not like the ability though, apparently. Well, fuck. That's my turn. Or actually, no. Oh shit! I already said it. It's my turn. Never mind.
Alright, little fucking lemurs. So it'll just drop down on the ground. Gotta make a 15, yeah, makes its way towards Ra. Nope, misses. That's a little Ashen Dash, tumbling down. Let's see if it takes any damage. It does. Smacking its head on the ground, taking some damage. 5. Stands back up and ends its turn. Alright, Aika.
So I am going to use
Oh yeah, I
Step of the Wind.
forgot. Lucius, roll me a d20 for that spell.
Oh, right.
Nope.
We're good.
Do I need to roll for cantrips?
No, only spells.
Okay.
That'd be
Cantrips are
stupid.
technical. They're level
Leveled
2.
spells.
I'm doing Step of the Wind, and I'm going to pop right next to this guy, because in Aika's brain, she's like, if I kill this dude, I get control of all those ugly little things. That's how her brain's working. And she is going to then punch it twice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch it.
Punchies!
Punches.
That's a
I
miss.
don't know
as
why
he
that didn't roll
dodges.
damage.
You're blessed, by the way. D4.
Oh, yeah, D4.
Yep. Use it.
Oh, use the D4 for the first one.
Give me a fumble table for the second one.
You can
D20.
do that. Sorry, my brain.
You know you can roll dice today, right? Everybody's just
Yeah,
like,
I know.
send
My
me
brain's
the
just not working.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
17
yeah, I get to
dice.
roll dice twice. That's awesome.
And a
Well, I know we've
D20
been role playing a lot.
Right.
with fumble
I don't like rolling dice for combat. It makes it just take longer.
12 for the fumble.
12. You're not near anybody, so you'll punch him randomly, so you'll hit him. Get a free hit.
Awesome.
Wait, I will just. Do you want me to roll damage, or do you want to
No,
use the
you'll.
9?
It's you'll have to. You get a free attack roll.
Great. Alright. Come on, I'm straight. Sorry, my thing's fucking up. Give me a second.
No, give me an attack roll, not a damage.
Yeah, you gotta hit first.
All right, that's a hit. You punch him right in the nads.
Yeah. That's my turn.
No, and then 7. Okay, no stunning strike, nothing.
No, stunning strike. I'll just leave it at that for now.
Alright, Lemurs are going in. Fumbling. See if they fumble some more. Yeah, they do. Totally so.
It's because I used just Step of the Wind, so I already used my bonus action.
Alright, Raw.
There is a lot of them.
They're just torture
I don't-
souls.
I don't harbor any ill will to them, but also the backline will collapse if I let too many of them live. I'll pull out my wrapped staff and I'll point it to the sky and I'll cast Ice Storm. That, I guess. Ugh, that was not great damage.
Oh, Ice Storm, I see.
That was awful damage, in fact.
I like you.
Oh, that's absolutely
So
fine.
for a magical weapon that with casting spells, roll me a d20 as well. Your staff can change.
Okay.
Alright. Dexterity on. I'm just gonna roll on 1. They all fail. They all die as you just watch them all.
Oh wow.
As all their
Like, helping
bodies
them then.
are on the ground.
Take
You
no
can give
pleasure
me
in it, but they're standing against us.
Ra, you can give me a religion check or history check about Lemurs.
They're both the same for me. I'll just go history. Nope.
You have no idea. Never mind.
No, I wouldn't know either. Okay.
Oh, is everyone rolling? Sorry.
No.
No, I just was because I was.
They were
hurting me.
helping them.
Ooh, I see.
I'll put away the staff on my back and draw my greatsword proper, and use my bonus action to ignite it. And that's it.
Ooh.
I might.
He's totally
I'll
doing
move
some-
like so. I'll take the attack.
Alright, this thing is gonna try to punch you. Oh.
Unless it attacked. It might have attacked already.
Oh, you're right. Yes, it did. It didn't matter anyways. It's +3 to
Yeah,
hit.
yeah.
Career.
I guess I'll use 2 sorcery points to quicken protection from good and evil. I'll cast that on myself as a bonus action.
Alright. Roll me a d20. This is where spells can be modified in this world. You get a 1, you lose the spell, but you get a new one of that version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait.
Oh, you
It's
might
gonna
never
be
get it.
interesting. See who gets it first.
And then I'm going to step forward and does this guy look? I mean, he looks pretty threatening, right? Like,
Yeah,
we're in a fight.
he's a horn devil. He's scared.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'll take 2 swings with my sword then. So,
That's a hit.
and I'll roll
Is your
damage.
sword magical or no?
No.
Alright, it does half damage.
Got it. And then I'll take a second swing.
19's a hit.
And 9 more damage, and I think I'll throw a 1st level smite on top of that.
Okay.
And that's just
He's the devil, so you get that extra.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, an extra D8.
Mhm.
So that is 3D8. Of radiant damage. And then sort of holding my blade as if to fend off this evil thing. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Any more? It just falls down to the ground. Oh yeah, that's a big fall, natural 1.
Honestly, same.
Good. Stands back up.
Poor guy. He just falls on his face.
Alright, it's
Poor
going
guy.
to barrage multiple attacks. It's going to split its attacks.
Okay.
It has disadvantage on, obviously, our guy with his thing. His ability, power.
He has disadvantage on Ica if it's a melee attack due to my cloak
Okay.
of displacement. Just letting you know.
Alright, he will rotate his fork weapon and try to pierce through Aka.
Yep.
24 instead of 25.
That's hit.
Alright.
My AC is 16.
You
so-
take 18 piercing as he stabs into you.
Now the cloak is off, right?
Yeah, once it's disabled until a new round.
Yeah.
As he rotates his fork again and stabs into our other guy with disadvantage.
I have Sentinel,
Okay, go for it.
just so you know. So do your damage and then I'll do mine.
No, you get to smack him first before he gets to do it. That's the cool thing about Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
Unarmed strike. Okay. Nope.
Oh my god, fumbled
Well.
damage.
Come on.
Willing.
Maybe I'll get a 12 again and punch your friend.
Or 20.
One.
Oh no, he
makes an
dangerously
attack?
exposed. He can use his reaction to smack you.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Okay, he gets a. He can use his tail on you. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
You get 11 piercing. As I'd like you to roll me a con save.
Okay.
Well, how the turntables.
Are you
14.
immune
That's a
to
fail.
poison now?
Wait, doesn't he give you a blessing?
womp.
This guy's a paladin, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
con saves. You should get a flat bonus.
Ooh. What's the flat bonus?
Oh yeah. So it's 4.
4. So +4, so 18.
Alright, so you don't take his bullshit Infernal Wounds ability.
Also,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
immune to poison if he does poison.
Oh,
so.
no, it's Infernal Wounds. It's true damage.
Oh.
It hurts you over time
Much
and
different.
it slowly kills you.
It's fun.
So 11 piercing as he
I
smacks
just-
you with his tail, and then his 20 from his previous attack. Does that hit?
Yep.
Oh, no, it was on him. Sorry, mate. The paladin. Disadvantage.
Oh, 20 doesn't hit.
So you block it with your shield. Ting! As he rotates it again, trying to fork you. Let's see. 20's a miss again. As you block it again. Let's see.
Yeah.
Stand still, damn it! Alright, and then we're... 13. Stand up. Nope,
Oops.
smack.
Sorry.
You just watch him like smack his head
I
off.
accidentally clicked.
Boom.
Ignore that.
Jeez Louise. Got a lag and hurt. That's one roll.
They're just killing themselves at this point.
Yeah, and he does take spike damage, so he takes... They're not too bright.
No shit, really.
Really?
No
There it
fair
is.
putting them in
Intelligence
such a
of 1,
perfect
yo.
game.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder.
Very lightning boltable.
Honestly, same.
Alright, sorry. Marcus, we need to... Oh yeah, Marcus, did you roll a d20 for your Hunter's Mark? Forgot about that.
Maybe.
I don't know if he's there. Is he sleeping?
Marcus, wake up.
Hello.
He did that and out of the bed he slept.
Really?
Well, it's 2 in the morning.
He is
there,
at
Carl.
his family's right now,
Oh,
so
fair
I
enough.
mean, it was
Really?
2 in the morning for me this morning.
Alright, well, if he's
Huh?
not if he's not here, I'm skipping him. Lucius.
Awesome.
I'll roll his Hunter's Mark.
Oops. Wrong one.
Oh, he's fine.
Bang. Uh, 60. I'm gonna move a little bit. Let's see what I can do here.
I got him with the role play. He's just like, I'm tired.
Nice little spells. I'll just keep it simple. I'm just gonna go with a guiding bolt. First level.
Only a d20.
17 hit.
17's a miss on the big boy.
Yeah. Well. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. Okay. And then as I end my turn, my familiar is going to take the disengage action and head over this way.
Huh.
And that's it.
I'm gonna go shoot the devil's disappointed look and just... Might as well take care of these fuckers first.
Lightning breath on the line.
That was some good damage.
Oh, that's pretty good.
15, they all die.
Yay.
Oh, that was an excellent kill. You really fried them.
Poor bastards. And then...
They'll be in a better place now.
No, they're just gonna come back, but I don't know that.
At a game, yeah, they'll come back after one. Let's see.
I don't know that they.
6
Okay,
days.
I'm going to go.
I thought if you
Ooh.
kill the devil in the hells, that it would stay.
Yeah, it doesn't apply to Lemurs.
No, it doesn't apply to
sadly.
them. Their souls are they're condemned.
Forever
They're
damned.
damned.
There is a way to get rid of it, but you have to in character you have to figure it out.
Aye.
Bonus action. Go ahead.
So I'm pretty sure no one wants to look at this all day.
Why does it do this to me?
I don't
I
know.
swear to
Bonus
God,
action.
you can put it these spells like shit.
Which spells are you? You might have to re-edit your spells because they might have fucked up.
Yeah, they obviously did. So I'm casting spiritual weapon next to this bad boy
Oh yeah.
right here.
I love the fact that they use an old model of him. That's an old model from like 3rd edition. It's not even
Oh,
like the
that's
new
neat.
ones.
Pretty retro.
Nice little
He
cat.
gets 10
Makes
points
it a
of
little-
force.
Yeah, it hits him.
And then that's my turn.
Alright. Alright, go.
Unarmed strike. He'll do my 2 attack.
Still haven't made spell grids yet. I'm going to make them
Fuck's
likely
sake.
next week. You're
Oh my
cursed.
goodness. That's 3-in-1
D20.
combat.
Well, maybe you get a good roll. 9.
A 9.
You can't take reactions, which sucks.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's fine. I'll do my second attack.
13 with the bless won't help.
And
Please.
I will do flurry of blows.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Monk life. That's it.
I like the
spiritual weapon.
Word.
There we go.
Yeah, get him.
And that is my turn.
Raw.
Run up 30 feet. And I'm probably not going to do anything too silly. I'll just attack. 1 coconut.
Yep.
2 coconut.
Yep.
The quickly up.
Less, plus, plus, eh. 18, 31, 39 points of damages.
Okie dokie. Yeah, he's looking fucked up.
Nice.
I don't
Get him.
have anything else of note. So I shall just pass the turn.
Alright.
I think I'll also just give him a couple good whacks.
I'll be
my
right back.
Gosh.
Ooh.
You got the curse.
Oh no!
Is this
4.
D20.
It's spreading.
Fumble table.
Oh, whoops.
$17. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Okay. And I'll give it another hit.
Second natural one.
That'd be
Hey, that
great.
22's a
works.
hit. Yeah, that would suck.
And I think I'll try to add. I'll add on another
Smite.
another smite. And I'll do that at 2nd level,
Alright.
and so that'll be
48.
48.
Awesome.
Kill him.
Decent.
Kill him.
Roll of damage.
Plus your
Sword.
weapon damage.
Sword
right.
damage.
Oh yeah, you hit him with a weapon.
I did.
Alright, it's halved because it's not magical.
It is not magical.
For,
And that's my turn.
looking fucked up. Alright. I see 3 people. Let's see who he's gonna target. He's 3 attacks. He'll spread them. He'll go for Ayaka for the first one, so it doesn't fail.
He has disadvantage.
14 misses.
Yep, 14
So he
misses.
tries to strike you now. Gonna need tail. That's a fucking natural 1.
Yeah.
Fumble,
15.
fumble.
Nope. And
Nothing
then he's gonna use his fork towards the new guy, Ra. 15's miss.
Man.
Rather
guy
tired,
sucks.
bloody. And you want to fight 6 more?
Hello.
15.
Oh. Hit no. Definitely not.
This one will be as well. Nope.
Womp womp.
Marcus is slow.
Bonjour.
Oh, you back?
No, I woke up again. Sorry about
Okay.
that.
Awesome. No,
Maybe you
welcome
get the
back.
killing blow.
Hopefully. Let's try it.
Pew. 12. That's a miss. Second attack.
Okay.
You have plus on
Second
you?
attack.
He has
Yes.
plus on him.
Yeah.
He does,
Yeah,
but the
bless
4 won't
you
help.
or anything.
Yeah.
His AC's too
Higher
high.
than 17, so.
23 is a hit.
Uh,
As you fire into him, roll damage. How do you want to kill him?
Make it gruesome.
Alright, you fire the arrow right to his brain. His eyes kind of plunge out. Blood spews out as he drops down. As he just drops dead. As he's actually dead on the ground. He's from hell. As the lemurs begin to screech away and run away.
Honestly, I was assisting in the first place. I don't know why he bothered to insist all of you help as well.
Oh.
Do you think he has any soul coins on him? I'll just kind of like run up and
We
start
should check.
Alright.
Good idea.
Give me investigation.
Why are you
Highest
so
one
eager
gets
to
loot.
loot the
Awesome. Oh, splendid. My investigation is awesome.
As is mine. It is pathetic. But I got a 19. So
Okay.
Flat 19, pretty decent.
Alright, Ike, roll me a d6.
D6. Yep.
He has 4 soul coins on him.
Yes, I will take
Ooh.
those soul coins.
Alright, what's your alignment again? Let me see.
I'm a neutral.
Neutral. Alright,
okay,
as you
okay.
take them, they are heavy in your hands. They weigh 50
Okay.
pounds each.
Are you sure you can carry all that?
I
I don't
suppose the
doubt
more
you,
important
but-
question would be, what's your constitution?
I have a
Correct.
+2.
Because you can only...
You only carry as much as your constitution modifiers.
Otherwise, you get disadvantage on everything, I
Uh-huh.
believe.
I will pass them back to.
You try to
We
pick
can
up
spread
another
them
one,
among
it's just, it's heavier and heavier.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass them to
And
someone.
you can feel the evil in them. You can hear the screaming souls.
I'll
Pass
pass
them
it
to
to
me,
you
I can bear
place
them.
them in an interdimensional portal and then not have to worry about the constitutional effects?
I mean,
Yeah.
I can hold all of them without issue.
Yeah, she'll kind of give 2 to Lucius and 2 to Erskine.
Oh, thank you. I know I did help quite a bit. But
Got ignored.
it's nice to be recognized.
But yeah, she
I
can
could
carry
potentially
them.
place them in an interdimensional space.
What's
if
your
you wish.
alignment, Ra?
I am lawful good. But my con is also 4.
4.
So-
Alright. You just feel it's heavy as fuck. The evil it just begins to weigh him down. As
Not
Lucius,
enough.
as you grab one, it's just like you can feel the energy in it. It doesn't feel bad for you. You like it. Your chaotic nature just entices yourself to grab it. As it weighs
This
weighs
is
like it weighs
powerful.
5 pounds for one. For you.
I start spinning them like a pizza dough on my finger. Like,
This isn't so bad at all.
If you want, you can always identify them to see what they do.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I don't
I'll
have
just
that.
do it for free.
See who they were.
You hear screaming souls inside of them. You can tell there's beings
Takes
inside.
takes a minute for me to identify things.
I'm not able to do that. Okay.
Yes, generally if I just hold a magical item, I just know what it does for a little bit.
Oh.
If
How
I hold
interesting.
something for a little bit, I just know what it does.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'll identify the soul coin.
They're big.
Yeah, they are pretty
no
big.
joke. 5 inches across. So that you can actually drain the person's life force and let it do stuff.
Ooh.
Argent still has 2 of them. He hasn't used them for so long.
Yeah. Oh, your other character, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very highly valued. Realistically, out of character, obviously it's from that guy who lied to you. They're worth 500 gold pieces each, one coin.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
But people don't usually trade gold for coin. The coin is worth more down here
Yeah.
than the gold. That's why people try to
Yeah.
double it.
It seems like we've had ourselves some bartering chips, no? Lucius is very giddy, holding these soul coins and sort of feeling the power in them. Oh, also, my blast goes away after a minute.
So we'll enter session
Not this
here.
Should we
Yeah.
try and ascertain if the souls are in there or deserve to be trapped in there first?
With all due
Why
respect,
would it matter to
no soul
us?
deserves to be trapped.
Not necessarily true. They could have been tricked into it.
Are you saying that